Hello everyone, this is kinorestorativetarotkrt, Kino Restorative Tarot, and today we are actually doing a message from your guides, your angels, your spirit guides. I'm not gonna lie guys, today it has been pretty hard for me, and I'm just gonna record this and post it on the internet. In the previous couple of weeks, the things that I posted didn't get any views, which is fine, you know. I really needed to reassess, and I think I'm at a point where I think it is okay if no one watches. I'm just gonna throw it out into the world, into the wild, and whoever watches the video, I think this video is meant for you. I'm not gonna do a pick a card. I'm just gonna straight up channel. If you guys would like to stay, then that's fine. If you guys don't want to stay, that's fine too. Okay, so have you guys been feeling down and disappointed recently? It's like you cannot catch a break, things happen over and over again, and just as you think that you're catching a little bit of a break, you finally have the ability to rest and be refreshed and just go at it again. Bam, you get hit again. I don't know if you guys feel powerless, or you feel like no matter what you do, you're fighting an uphill battle. And even though the people around you are very supportive of you, but it doesn't feel good. You know what I mean? You feel like you're supposed to be able to do certain things on your own. And so, other people's help to you has been helpful. It's been very good, but you wish that you have the stability or the inner strength or whatever. You wish that you have what it takes to do things on your own. And your guides are kind of saying that, it's okay. It's going to be okay. Even though that you cannot hear them, you cannot hear what they're saying to you, because your vibrational frequency is just very different, right? When we're a little bit down or bogged down, it's very difficult for our angels to reach us. But, trust and believe that they are getting everything ready and available for you. In the background, you see we have the world right away. It's like they're preparing the world ready for you. And also they're saying that you have the ability to break whatever cycle that you're in, right? This cycle of helplessness, this cycle of hopelessness, this cycle of fighting the system but keep on getting beaten down by the system. We have the ability to change all of that. And that's the empowerment message that they do want to say to you, and hope that you would understand, because our angels are very empowering, they're very supportive. So when you're thinking to yourself, right, those thoughts of telling you you're not good enough, you'll never do this, you'll never accomplish X, Y, and Z, those are not the messages from our spirit guides or from our angels. Our angels always has been, is, and always will be supportive and empowering. So don't listen to the nay voices. I know that sometimes it's very difficult to not give in, especially when you feel like you're fighting against a whole system that's really broken. I see a lot of you feel very anxious. Could be finances. Well, let's see, what is it? Oh yeah, it is finances. It is exactly finances. We are worried about money. We are worried that we might become homeless, actually. I think a lot of us are struggling to figure out the bills, and we expect ourselves to be able to do certain things right away, but things take time. Good things take time. And you say, for example, even if you're a farmer, right, it takes you a little bit to grow the vegetables or to grow the fruits into ripe fruits and vegetables. And they're saying that, don't blame yourself for not being able to accomplish the achievements you thought you would accomplish by this day and age. I feel like some of you guys are really down on yourself for not having to show the accomplishments, even though you're quote unquote at that age. So say, for example, you're 30 years old, you're still living with your parents, and you don't have a job, right? Usually we think we look down upon that, but our angels, our guides, are never gonna do that. You know what I mean? It's really not our fault that this system is built so we are constantly exploited. This system is built to keep us down. And you really need to remember that, because I feel like you guys have been blaming yourself a lot, and in reality, this is not your fault. It never has been your fault. You're just, you were born under something that didn't work, and it has not been working in so long. And sometimes it just takes time for us to get to where we need to be. And all of this self-blame, it turns very toxic very quickly, because all of those harsh energy is directed towards yourself, right? It's directed towards your inner being. And the guides and the angels are saying that it's okay. We love you regardless. Your value is not determined by your accomplishments. So say, for example, right, you accomplish something like very, very difficult. You've had that goal for years. You accomplished it. And then after the achievement, you'd think, I should be happy. And yet we're not. We're not happy. I think when it comes to achievements and accomplishments, this society has trained us to chase after accomplishments, but the goalpost keeps on getting moved. No matter how much we achieve, sometimes it just feels empty. The happiness does not last long. And I think a lot of us are struggling with that. I just want you guys to know that, remember that our worth is not determined by other people. It's not determined by our achievements or accomplishments. It's not determined by our bank accounts. It's not determined by anything or anyone other than ourselves. We give our life meanings, we give our value meanings. I know that, if you grew up in a society where your accomplishment is everything, or you grew up in a family where your accomplishment is everything, like those ideas are a little bit harder to grasp. But that's exactly what it is that we as people, we determine our value. Not even our angels determine our value. Before we were born, we saw what our lives will be. And we said, yes, okay, I think that's a good life. I think, even though I'm going to struggle a little bit, but ultimately, this is the life that I am okay with choosing. And so here we are, living this life that we've chosen. And, I really want to tell you guys that you have to believe in your higher self, because your higher self is the one that had chosen this life for you. We had the power and the agency to pick this life. And so we have to seek this life through. We do. And yes, sure, we're struggling. But, that's the human experience that we wanted when we came here. The whole point is for us to master, with this emperor right here, right? The whole point is for us to master the life that we've chosen, The whole point is for us to go through struggles over and over again until we realize the lesson is to come back to ourselves, to go home to ourselves, to love ourselves unconditionally. It is. The love that we have for ourselves, that dedication that we have for ourselves, it's unmatched. No one can give us that sort of fuel. No one can give us that sort of power. The authority we have over how our lives go, that's unmatched. And of course, society is going to take that power away from you, right? Because this system that we live in, it's designed to disenfranchise and disempower people. You, me included. Today I had a meeting with my supervisor, and I realized the agency that I'm working on never really intended to develop us as clinicians, to develop our skills. This agency is built upon exploitation, right? They can get away with not paying us enough. And because we don't have the required amount of patients, there's no healthcare. So there's really nothing to cushion me if I fall. And I just found out about that today. And you know what I did? I called my friends, and I am here to make a video because I realized that, even though the system is stacked against us, but at the end of the day, we cannot give up. There's no, our purpose as people is to just continue what we do, continue to do what we love to do. And if we don't know what we love to do, then it is a part of our purpose to find out what it is that motivates us. Anything else? Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron. Any other messages? Oh. And sometimes, we have to fight a little. We have to fight for our place in this world. Even though, to be honest, I think, we don't need to prove to anyone that we belong in this world and we deserve the things that we want. But, sometimes we have to fight with ourselves just so we don't give up. So we don't give up on ourselves. We don't give up on life. We don't give up on our dreams and hopes. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on your hopes or hopes. We want the best in the world, and it is well deserved. We don't have to prove to anyone or anything or any system out there. We don't have to prove to them that we deserve the best. Our society conditions us into a way, that we're forced into proving to other people that we deserve what we want. But in all reality, what we want is just here. We're already worthy of it. All we need to do is to fight, to not give up on ourselves, to not give up our hopes, and to not give up on our dreams. Anyway, this is Kino KRT, Kino Restorative Tarot, and it's a bit of a very candid type of reading. To be honest, I'm just gonna use this as therapy. Maybe this, everything that I'm saying to you are the things that I wish someone else would have said to me. And, don't give up. Don't lose sight of what's important to you. All right, everyone, have a good day.